appreciate you being here. Let's just make sure that we're good with everything that's live. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, all of that stuff. Thank you for being a part. Let me know if the audio is clear on YouTube. I also have to clear up some things. I don't know what's going on here, but that's the wrong stream. Currently live. Okay, it does say that I'm live. We're going to be talking about some cryptocurrency and some stocks today. Obviously, that's what we talk about all the time. I noticed that some positions are up. Algo actually increased. I got a notification saying Algo increased by 12% after being down by like 11%. So right now we have 17 people in YouTube. Thank you guys for being a part of this. Let me add my thumbnail, subscribers only. Sooner or later, I'm going to go back to members only, just because, it's not like it's just easier to get to all of the members' comments, and that's one of the perks of being a member. Thank you for the 4 people that are watching on TikTok. I appreciate it. Anybody that does join, make sure you guys hit the like button, double tap screen, all that stuff. Do everything you can in order to support me. Let me set a thumbnail here. As every morning I have to manually set all this stuff. I probably can do it a different way. This cat is rubbing my leg. All right, Carl, you're going to start knocking over things. Come on. Relax. Relax, buddy. All right, so we got 25 people in here. We're going to be talking about some cryptocurrency and stocks today. Let me just address some comments. Good morning, Ryan. I'm good. Thank you, Jeremy. B Legend. It's about that time where I'm getting a ton of stuff from some crypto platforms. Let's see. Yeah, good morning. Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. We have 31 people in here. If you could hit the like button, that would help me out. We have 6 people over on TikTok, 7 people on TikTok. If you can, send some likes. Are you transgender? No, I'm not transgender. Do I look transgender? No, I'm not. Thanks for asking. It makes me feel great about myself. I appreciate that. Matt, what the hell is on, what the hell is going on with AMC and crypto? Well, AMC, it's crazy the amount that they're shorting. They shorted 62% the day before. I still didn't check what today was. Let me go ahead and check how much they shorted for AMC when it comes to Fintel data. I do have the Ortex data here. Carl, if you don't stop knocking over things. For some reason, it's saying yesterday that they didn't short that much. They shorted 33%. We did have a large increase at the end of the day, and that's why you started to see that increase towards the end of the day. But 33% is basically nothing compared to what they have shorted on previous days. Maybe and this is just FINRA volume. I still didn't add the CBOE volume, the BX short volume. I didn't add all of that stuff in there, and if I did, then it would be a different story. Thank you for following survival gear tester. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. So we have 35 people in here, 25 likes. Everyone hit that like button for my boy Matt. Yes, that's what I like to hear. Good morning, Matt. Is Hexa a good crypto to get into? Let's look at it. Let's look at it real quick. Let's take a look at Hex. HEX. Is anybody invested in that? Yeah, more likes attract more viewers. Make sure you hit that like button if you're over on TikTok. I appreciate it. Let's look at Hex. I think I have looked at this previously. You see 173 billion circulating supply. That's pretty high. That gives it a market cap of 74.8 billion. I would say the reason why I would say no is just because of the market cap is just so high. It's up in that level above Cardano, and I don't know if this is in a different category here. I don't have much information. You can't buy it on Coinbase. I don't know where you can buy it. Let's look at Coin Market Cap real quick. Let's see, Coin Market Cap. Let's type in Hex. And we're going to get all the information here for Hex. Left you a like too, but I prefer YouTube. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for being on YouTube. Thank you for watching any platform. This is mainly for the people that don't, have YouTube or don't watch YouTube and get some sort of, yeah. Thank you for leaving me a like, by the way. But yeah, this is for people that mainly don't have YouTube and, scroll through live feeds and get to something like this. So it's here, but it's not like my main attraction, I guess. I don't know what other words to use. But yeah, Hex right now, let's see what platforms it's available on. Uniswap, 1inch Exchange, QuickSwap. Not really any major platforms. So yeah, I don't know if this is the best buy, in the world, right? Because of the fact that it's up at that top tier. That top tier kind of scares me because then, you see it drop down significantly. If you put $1,000 in there at 40 cents and that decreases down to average, market cap levels, then it's not going to be good. I know it's been up in this level for quite some time. It hovers around 46 cents for multiple months. It's not something that, sorry, let me see if that's true. For about a month or so, it's hovered up in that upper tier. But recently you've seen that increase from July, and that's where it kind of scares me because you'll see that fall down, that's what I'm thinking. My apologies, you've already mentioned it, but what are your thoughts on H-bar? I haven't looked into it. I didn't mention it yet. But let's go into H-bar. H-bar is currently at 35 cents. It has 9.7 billion. You're seeing the market cap at 3.4 billion, which is not really that high. It's sort of close to that average. 3 to 10 billion is where I consider the average for cryptocurrency. So if you're looking for something to get to a potential price, always factor in the average before you factor in the max potential. Max potential is a lot higher. You can possibly see this get to like $10 of a max potential just to get to close to $100 billion market cap, but not every cryptocurrency gets to $100 billion market cap. So always factor that into it. I definitely can see this increase to a level of, getting to $1 being at that $9.7 billion market cap, which is not crazy, right? It has an increase in volume in the last 24 hours of 46%, which is definitely a good deal. Let's look at some of the history just to see where, I guess, the peak point was. So recently the peak point was around 57 cents. It's pretty good to see that increase because obviously if you have thousands of dollars in there, you can gain a lot from it. But just in March, is that where you're seeing a increase to 40 cents from being at that 4 cent level, which is definitely something you look for in a lot of positions. All of the positions that we do see that hold at 4 cent or 1 cent, we're looking for that to increase to that level of 40 cents, 10x, have $1,000 in there and gain $10,000 out of it. You know what I mean? We just recently seen that from 16 cents all the way up to that level of 57 cents. So would I say that this is, the most amazing position? Would I say this is the worst position? No, I think you have some room to grow, but it is around that average. I always like to see something that's around like lower than that average in the millions. Then you start to get into a point where you're like, all right, well, I have some room to grow. I can triple, double, quadruple my investment just by, looking at the market cap and the circulating supply. So good morning, everyone. We have 68 people in here. Thank you guys for watching, for being a part of this on YouTube. I'm not sure what's going on Twitch, so let me go ahead and check. Sorry if there's any sound in the background because Every time you go on Twitch, there's always a video that plays. All right, there's nobody on Twitch, but anybody that does stop by, thank you for viewing. Good morning, beautiful people. Yes, good morning. Do you think AMC will hit 52.50 today? Right now, where AMC is at 41, do I think it will hit 52.50? I don't know. We're seeing some positivity, but I don't think we're going to see that much positivity. To see it hit, to increase by $10 is a lot. You know, we could definitely see it. Don't get me wrong. There's something where we're going to see that increase a hell of a lot sometime soon. It's just, I don't know if we're going to see a $10 gain. I'll have to, you know, factor a lot of other things in, but we did see back down to, you know, breaking that $40 level again, and then increasing right away, getting past, you know, 40, getting past 41, resisting closer to 41.60, right? 42.50. Okay. I was going to say $10 is a tall task. All right. I can say, if we're going to see a positive day, which it looks like we will see a positive day, will we see 42.50? Yes, I think we will. We're definitely seeing a decent increase, and I want to judge all of this when we do get a little bit more information towards maybe the 8:30 mark. Right now, we only have 278,000 shares worth of volume in Webull alone, which is around 500,000 shares that went through AMC as a whole. You know, you look at everything, because Webull only gives you the Webull volume. What's up, Matt? Have you talked about ATER today? No, I haven't. I do have ATER somewhere on here. Is this recently viewed? ATER. I'll just type it in. It's somewhere on there. Yeah, ATER is up 2%. And actually, it was up 6% yesterday. But as you looked at the day, you know, the fluctuation, obviously that large increase up to $13, and then down to closing at $11. These are these positions that I believe has a ton of, interest or something like that, has a ton of short interest. And just be careful with these. I mean, once you see these large increases that they do have, let me make sure that this is one of those. Once you see these large increases that they do have up to $19, just be careful where this thing is going. It looks like it's back on the right track, actually having some ascending levels of support. Thank you for sending whatever you sent. I don't know what that is, but I appreciate it a lot. I don't know what to call that. They just sent a TikTok symbol. I'm new to the live stream, so thank you for sending 10, 20, 24, 44. I appreciate it. It's amazing. All right, so yeah, ATER, the way that's coming back, it's just not something that I would hold on to. I would be considered a bag holder if that was the case. Thank you for the fire emojis. I don't know what all this means, but I appreciate it a lot. You sent fire because this stream is fire. I love it. But no, I really don't know what that means, and hopefully it's a good thing. I think it is a good thing. But yeah, that's the issue, is seeing something at rise to $19. A lot of times I will take that profit. You have to accept that profit if it is something that is just a standard investment. Something like AMC or GME, obviously they have their falls because of the amount of shorting that's going on. But with something that doesn't have the amount of holding behind it, that doesn't have the people that are holding the community, that's an issue. And that's why I don't want to be caught bag holding in any situation. I'll accept my profit. In most of these cases, I'll accept my profit, but I won't go from there. There are gifts you can exchange them for money. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm learning every day, so I really appreciate it. And sending gifts. It means a lot. Wow. 29, 30 gifts. You're just sending a bunch of gifts. Well, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Good morning, my dude. We have 109 people in here on YouTube. Thank you for watching, for being a part of this. Can you hit the like button? That does help out with the YouTube algorithm. What's up, Matt? I read that. Let's go back to AMC. I know that I want to check my crypto balance. I know my Coinbase balance is great, but I also want to check my Coinbase Pro balance. Wow, you're just sending a lot. I don't know like how much that means, but I mean, it means a lot to me, whether it's a fraction of a penny or it's a penny. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. Or it's even nothing. It could just be like emojis or likes or whatever. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching on Twitch. I appreciate it. Jay Appleseed, I appreciate it a lot. I don't have my green screen up. I'll eventually get my green screen back, but I just don't want to put it down because I have to record videos without it. So I'm like, all right, well, I might as well do it this way for a little bit. So thank you for joining. I don't know what that is either. It's pretty cool. All right, so let's look at my crypto balance. Let's see what's going on with my account, my portfolio. So currently in my interest building account, because I'm using Coinbase as just an interest building account, Algorand is up to $2,668. That's pretty good. That's 48% of my account. And then you could see that Cosmos is around $2,196. Tezos is around that 650 mark or so, which is 11% of my portfolio. Now, I'm using these to gain interest, which the total balance on this is $5,534. I only invested about $3,500 into here, so about $2,000 has been gained, and we're going to continue to see the growth of the position, interest-wise and the actual price-wise. So, yeah, that's absolutely amazing to be able to see that. Total amount of interest that I earned is about $12.74. I don't know how to take this or how to gauge this, because a lot of times it's different. I did see that I gained interest of $15, and I don't know how that's gained over time. I know Algorand, I'll gain let me go back. I'll gain about 26 cents or 26 cents a day or something like that. Yeah, see, I transferred some Algorand in, but I gained 27, 28 cents, 26 cents. Like I'll gain, 30 cents a day from Algorand itself. So Algorand is definitely a great position. If you guys have a chance to check it out, check out Algo on Coinbase, to where you can gain some money from it. This was just recently at $1.60 something cents, I think. Yeah, $1.50, $1.60. I bought more and then transferred it over, obviously, and I want to continue to buy more Algorand as a form of long-term investing. Currently, the market cap is at 10 billion. I think this can go a little bit higher than average because it is an interest-building account. Let's look at my Coinbase Pro. Let me bring it up over here. Coinbase Pro. Make sure that I'm signed in before anything does happen there. Let's see. Portfolio. Okay, so it looks like I'm signed in. Right now, my portfolio for my Coinbase Pro account is around $18,000. Harvest Finance has increased from where it was at 170. I bought more. I bought 7 more at 170. I'm waiting for that to go to about 300. Then I will take out those 7 that I bought and then put them in back lower. So if it does get to a 300 or 400 or 500 sometime soon, then I will see that come back, and I'm going to like pull out some of that money. So that seven coins that I bought, I will reinvest that into Harvest Finance, into Farmcoin, or into other coins at some of their lows. But most likely I'll just invest it in Farm again. So Right now, Farm is sitting at about about $5,000, I guess, $4,967. Internet Computer is still up. That's down to $50. It was up to a high, I think, of like $70 or $80, which is definitely a great bet. I can see Internet Computer going a lot higher. It's just if they keep implementing or keep introducing coins to the circulating supply, that's where it ends up decreasing that value. Cardano, I hold about 609. I did buy more yesterday as it was down to $2. Now it's up to $2.21. You see Litecoin, that was down yesterday. I still hold the same amount. I hold 8. Polymath, I wanted to buy more at 57 cents. I didn't buy more. I just stayed at the 2,000 shares that I own. But there's a lot of different positions that I have here. ACH, I ended up buying 1,000 more at a lower level. I think it was like 7 cents. So it stayed at 7 cents. And I don't know. I bought more Dogecoin, I believe. Yes, I bought a little bit more Dogecoin. And I would like to hold probably somewhere around. I bought some at 20 cents. So I bought like 500 coins at 20 cents. I was going to buy more, but I didn't really have too much more in my Coinbase Pro account. So that's where we're standing with that. Thank you everybody for watching on all the platforms, on Twitch, on TikTok, on YouTube. I appreciate all of you for being here and being a part of this community, just wondering how to get started with, investing and especially investing in crypto, because there's a lot to be gained in cryptocurrency. And you guys need to jump on this opportunity. Let me just go back to live stream because for some reason it hopped out. Okay, there we go. All right, we got 71 likes in here. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. If we can get to 150 likes, that's mainly my goal. So let's see if we can get there. All right. Matt, you see any pump and dumps from the fire sale to hop in and hop out this week? I haven't actually looked at it too closely. I'm not really set up to invest much more into like day trades because my account right now, I'll show my account. My account's not logged in. I have to log in. Give me a second. Let me bring this out of here. All right. I want to show you the balances that I have, the shares that I hold, where I'm at, because I'm very transparent, I don't even know my password. I really don't know my password. Well, that sucks. Maybe it's not that. Oh, there we go. Got it. Perfect. All right, where the hell did that go? Come on, man. It won't let me drag it. There we go. All right. So currently my account sits at $49,000. It was at a lot higher. Thank you for stopping by on TikTok. What's your name? Dagos? I can hardly see it. Maybe if I put my hand over there, I still can't see it. But thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Hopefully you're having a good day as well. But my account currently is at $49,000, and it was at 55 recently, but obviously AMC has decreased quite a bit. AMC in total, right now I'm up $12,000 on the amount that I'm holding. And you could see that a lot of other things are actually down quite a bit. GME is not making the best move here, but the day P&L, I'm up about $33 on GME, up $62 on ZOMS, $972 on AMC. So, just love showing my account here. Just want to let you guys know that this is what I'm holding. It's Danish. It's okay. Most people find it It hard to read. Yeah, it is. It's very hard to read on TikTok, especially if you have like a white background where I have like the white in this. I can't see some words that are popping up there. It's just really difficult, but it's fine. Thank you for the super chat, Nick Fury. That's a perfect name. Love that. Bro, check Nano Dogecoin. $1 million in buyback today, pushing the MC above 200 million. We are live on CMC today. Jump on board. I don't know what that is, but there's so many different coins that I'm not saying it doesn't mean anything, but there's just a lot. What is it? Nano Dogecoin? Nano Dogecoin. That is just crazy. Total in circulating supply is 760 billion. Total max supply is million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, 1 quadrillion. I'm not going to step on anything like that. The markets you can get it at is just one market on Bitmart, and that's it. So it's interesting, but it has a lot of room to go. And I understand that there's a lot of people that can find this and, gain, 100%, 10% out of it. It's amazing. Do I have weight loss tips? Yes. One weight loss tip is go to, I didn't lose weight, but I don't really need to lose weight. But if you get, what's it called? Beachbody. That's an amazing thing to do. It's fun. Well, it's not fun. It's tiring. If you do what is it? What are those things called? It's like kind of like a P90X type of thing, like T25 or Insanity Max 30. That right there. That's a good one. Definitely check it out. Good stuff. Let's see. So that's that. I'm going to leave that there. Algorand still standing where it's standing. Anybody have any cryptocurrencies that they've been looking at that look pretty interesting? I understand that some people brought up, HBAR, brought up some other positions as well. Let me know if you do have some that you were looking at, because I haven't actually done a thorough search on a lot of cryptocurrencies that have less supply, maybe a lesser price, and has some popularity. I haven't really done that, and I wanted to do that, but we will do that soon. Uranium stocks sound like the bomb. That's funny. 146 people watching, under 40 likes. It looks like we have 93 likes. So thank you for hitting the like button. We're almost at 100 likes. If you can get me to 100 likes, that would be amazing. Let's see. Dag is my first name. It's pronounced like the word. Oh, like day. Like the word day. Okay. So it's day. Okay. Thank you for being here, Day. Jumped in and added a couple of uranium stocks yesterday. UEC, UNN. UUN. Thoughts on the charts. Let's look at some of these charts here. Just one. I'm not going to look at both because it's going to take a while. My analysis. I'll go through UEC. Uranium energy, the way that it's been moving, I don't know why uranium stocks will be big. But they have gained about 5% today. They decreased 7% yesterday. A lot of times when you see decreases, you get interested in where you want to buy. Now, you did see sort of a resistance somewhere around this area, around $2.85 or so, and then that bounce off of there. So you're hoping that we could see that bounce increase to a level of maybe $3-4 or so. and gain a decent amount out of it. So if you bought some yesterday at 280, you'll probably see that retest somewhere at, $3.70, $3.90 in a matter of a couple of days. Looks interesting the way that it is growing from that bounce of $1.88. But just know that you're starting to get to not uncharted territory, but uncharted territory, because you're starting to see levels to where it has resisted multiple times, not just once, not just twice, not just 3 or 4 times, but 5 times, right? So be aware of that. But you still have room to grow from $3.16 all the way up to that $3.90 mark. So if you want to gain a good dollar out of it by buying 1,000 shares or 2,000 shares, then definitely go ahead and make that move. Now, this is not financial advice. This is merely just my opinion. I can't give out financial advice. I do have degrees in the area. I have experience in the area, all of that stuff. But I'm not going to give you guys financial advice. I want you guys to make your own decision. So when you do make your own decision, you're proud of what you did, and you can go back and say, look, I don't need anybody's help in order to do this. I can get every single piece by myself. I can gain money by myself. Did you hear about Acon coins called Acoin? Built on the Stellar Lumens platform? No, I haven't. Called Acoins? Is that a joke? Like Acoin? Is that? I feel like it's a joke. I don't know. There's always somebody that, and it is a thing. Like, it's a coin. Is that really like Akon's coin? Is there any information behind it that says this? I don't see anything. I'll take your word for it. But this has gone to 50 or 46 cents recently, down from 16 cents. That's a really good increase, right? The total supply that you have there is 100, or the total circulating supply, self-reported circulating supply, is around 101 million. It looks like 450 million is the max supply, which is not a bad bet. I mean, you look at where you can get it from. I mean, you can only get it on a couple of platforms. That's the issue. Getting it on a couple of platforms means that I don't have visual to it because I can't buy it on Gate.io, Coinbase, or KuCoin. So that's where I stand. Thank you everybody for watching in any platform. Again, I appreciate all the members, all the subscribers, all the people that are commenting for different purposes. What's up, everybody? Running today. Dips and rips. Yes, dips equal rips. They do. Spent so much money on stocks and crypto yesterday. I really don't want to look at my bank account. I know what you mean. Luckily, I put money directly from my bank account beforehand, and it was sitting there in Coinbase Pro, so I was able to make some purchases yesterday. And I think they were good purchases because a lot of them are up from where they were yesterday. They're up a small amount, but I believe that we will see a little bit more of an increase in those areas. So I agree with you. I was very tempted last night to spend a lot of money on Farmcoin. I mean, a lot of money. And there's a time, if that does end up making a move and come back to $100 or less than that, don't think that I'm going to sell or I'm not bullish on Farmcoin. I will be more bullish than ever if it gets down to those levels, because I know exactly where it can go to. The max amount that it can go to is way higher than where it was at 350. You just need a lot of push. Now, previously, this has gotten to 350, but that's before Coinbase. Then adding on Coinbase, knowing that this does gain popularity, could be something a lot bigger. So when this does end up, taking off with 700,000 coins that are available, it could be really, really big. So Farmcoin is something that I'm going to be bullish on for a long period of time until this actually takes off. And to tell you the truth, it's not going to be something where I'm looking to just hold everything. I want to put a lot in there to basically sell at some of those peak points and then put some back in at some of the low points so I can gather more. I want Farmcoin to continue to make me more and more money as I buy more and more coins there, and without spending any more money. I want to be able to, unless it gets down to a certain level, if it gets down to 80 cents, sub 100, then yes, I'm spending more money on it, probably thousands of dollars on it. And I'm hoping that, SOS or ZOM can take off so I can take the, $16,000 that I have in those and put those into cryptocurrency, and then obviously have AMC and GME as those sole investments over there. So that's what I'm looking for. Because, well, obviously I want to day trade, continue to day trade, but I do see a lot of opportunity in crypto right now while it is lowish. And then once we do see, things take off to higher highs than where they have been, obviously I will be out of crypto as a whole until it starts to pull back again. So when you have those fluctuations, the movement, I'll continue to make moves out of there in order to fund other investments. But that's in a long period of time, because right now things are still down. If Litecoin can get back up to 400, that would be amazing. If Internet Computer can get back up to 200 or 300, that would be phenomenal. If Clover Finance can make a huge move, you can have Gitcoin that can make a huge move. I think we can definitely see that. That has come back, actually. I should probably buy some more of that. That's $7.78, and it recently went to $13. So basically you can like double your value that's there. Almost. So yeah. Thank you guys for, if you could on TikTok, hit whatever like button, double tap the screen, do what you can in order to send some likes and get the word out. We just hit 200 viewers on YouTube. I appreciate you being here. 128 likes. It means a lot to me. I know I stream pretty early, and when it comes to Friday, I just want to warn you guys that I'm probably going to stream a little bit earlier because I'm home with Harper. So she's going to be like with me in a couple of videos. As you've seen from the video that I posted yesterday, she was right behind me on the couch playing her tablet. So yeah. BTCZ chart. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Did AMP have bad news, or is it just crypto market bringing it down so low? It's the crypto market bringing it down so low. I bought more AMP. I bought 2,000 more AMP when it was down to 4 cents, and now it's back up to 5 cents. So I don't think it's just bad news. I think it's an overall market, because it was down a good amount. I think it was like 20% or something. All the rest of the stocks, or sorry, all of the other positions were around 14%, 15%. So it was a little bit more than what you had there. But AMP, it's a good position. I bought more, and I'll continue to buy more. Yeah, 201 viewers, 135 likes. That definitely is a nice ratio. We're closing on that 150 mark of likes. And on TikTok, it's not a bad amount as well. We've had a high of like 9 viewers, I think. That's good. I'll take it. Let me look at what I need to look at here. You asked me about, oh no, it was a cryptocurrency. Let's look at BTCZ. I believe we looked at this before. Bitcoin Z. That has 9.5 billion in circulation, total of 21 billion. So it's a little bit different than what Bitcoin is. I mean, that's a low price where you can get this. This is a place where you can get it on a couple of platforms, not a crazy amount of platforms. So I don't know about this. I mean, it has potential based on the max supply. of only 21 billion. And the current supply of 9.5 billion to get to a $9.5 billion market cap, that would be $1. It currently is at 0.0006 cents. You can only get it on a couple of platforms and not any of the main platforms. So it does look interesting. It does look like it has potential, but again, it's so tough to play something like this when you don't have the ability to buy it on certain platforms. It did get up to 4 cents previously, or less than 4 cents. Less than 1 cent. It was 0.004. Now it's down to 0.0006 cents. So you can definitely see a move. An earlier stream sounds good with it being longer than an hour. I don't know if it will be longer than an hour. It'll be as long as I can maintain without, because if Harper wakes up, I have to go and feed her breakfast and all this other stuff, and it's not going to be the best situation there. So, I mean, obviously it's the best situation. I love both my kids and taking care of them, over anything. It's just amazing to see them grow up. But yeah, I don't know if it will be longer. I'll try and do something a little bit longer, but I like to create videos and upload and, Patreon videos and all that stuff during the morning for the rest of the day and the rest of the week, so that we can, get all that stuff off and running. So if you guys are interested in my Patreon, definitely check that out in the description below. I'm going to be uploading some more videos to TikTok as well. So if you guys want to follow me on TikTok, it's one of the links in the description. I have two. I have a golf TikTok and a personal finance one. So thank you for being a part of this. All right, so we have about 20 minutes to the end of the stream. I think this is going well. Between Quant and Farmcoin, I wish more people knew about the potential with the coins in circulation. They could be huge. Yeah, you're right. They could be huge, but the way they treat them, the way they treat, Farm and Quant, less Farm, more, less Quant, more Farm, because Quant stays up in some of these areas, doesn't really fluctuate as much. But the way they treat both of these coins, in a sense, they basically look at it as a gain, or as just, I don't know, something that can increase their account size so that they can quickly get in and out of a position, if that makes sense. So they're going to, am I moving to TikTok? No, I'm on TikTok. I'm not moving to TikTok. I just wanted another source of creating shorter form videos, and I can upload those videos to YouTube Shorts as well. I also want to get the YouTube Shorts monetized so that I can compare the revenue that you gain from YouTube Shorts, because apparently they do a YouTube Shorts fund, and I want to see what you can compare YouTube Shorts to TikTok and then do a whole video on the comparison between the two, because nobody has done that. So I need to get monetized over there on the MP Shorts channel, which I will, and I'll start creating more and more videos. But I'm gonna have to break it down in a different way, because I think I upload more on the YouTube Shorts channel right now. But when it gets to a point to where I'm monetized over there, I will do YouTube Shorts one by one, so I'll do one video on TikTok and then do the same video on the YouTube Shorts channel to see the revenue gain throughout maybe a month or a year or something like that. So it should be fun. Could you explain the method of burning crypto? Is burning regulated? Well, nothing is regulated in the crypto market, from what I understand. But when you burn coins, there's from what I hear, it's just out of circulation. It's still in existence, but it's out of circulation. So it's something that doesn't continue to be added to the supply there. I think it's still listed in the max supply, but the total circulating supply ends up decreasing with the amount that's burned off. So if you have something like SafeMoon, 5% ends up being burned off from what you sell, or something like that, or 10%, or whatever it is, I don't remember. You're going to have that 5% or 10% end up being taken out of circulation. Still out there in existence. It's basically like if someone lost the money in a wallet. You know, it's sitting there in that wallet, but the difference is that when it's sitting in the wallet, someone owns it and it actually increases the price versus it being burned off and not being in use. That's what I understand from burning. And please correct me if I'm wrong, if someone knows more about burning than I do. But I try and do a little bit of research there. The TikTok feed kept bouncing in and out for me, so I had to come back here. It kept bouncing in and out? What does that mean? What does that mean? It kept bouncing in and out. Just the crypto market from, but AMP is a coin meant to liquidate. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Okay. So yeah, let's look at what AMC is doing right now to see what we can get out of this. So AMC currently up 1.7%. Not the best gain today. I'm hoping that we can see something really big throughout the day. And obviously I'll do my update on YouTube after the fact, you know, when the day's over. So if you guys are interested in that, you know, definitely, you know, hit that subscribe button, whatever platform you're on, go over to YouTube and subscribe. It was shooting hoops, bruh. I don't know what that means. It kept freezing and I would have to reset it. Does it keep freezing? Does TikTok keep freezing? Let me know if you're on TikTok. Let me know if this keeps freezing. You're how you doing, Josh Card? No, I'm good. Okay, so it says that I'm good. It says good connection up top, but if it keeps freezing, nope, not freezing. I just saw a flash of something. Let me know what that was. If that was any type of freezing there. I'm a little moving back and forth from YouTube and here. It's fine. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you for being here. Hello, Creech. It froze for a millisecond. Okay, well maybe something has to work on the connection. Maybe I can connect because right now, am I connected Wi-Fi? I'm connected by Wi-Fi. I should be fine. I should be fine, but looking bearish today. It's not looking that great. It's breaking past the 200 EMA for pretty much the week. If you're looking at the 4-hour charts, you're seeing it break past the 200 EMA. The 15 moving average is starting to get to a point where it's going to cross over, and that's never good. If we look at the day, if we look at how the day is going, right now we did see that crossover. We're starting to see that the VWAP, the 200 EMA, and the 50 moving average are all basically in the same place, which shows a lot of consolidation there. That's never the best look when you see all of that in the same place. But, maybe it's closer to where we're going to see that end up jumping over the VWAP and the 200 EMA. That would be great. How low do you think AMC will dip or go up today? I'm thinking yesterday I was right. A lot of times, I end up being right, and I find more and more pressure to be right the next day, or even the next week. It's just so difficult. Just me, maybe. YouTube stream is fine though. Okay, great that it works for you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you being here, whether you're on Twitch, on YouTube, on TikTok, anything like that. But yeah, we're talking about stocks and crypto here. It seems like every morning it's mainly crypto. We go into AMC a little bit, but what do I think AMC is going to go to today? You see that resistance up, at slight resistance up at 4160. So I definitely see it hitting. If we're going to see a positive day, because it's always like kind of a crapshoot, right? We did see a negative day. We should see a bounce. Are we going to see a continuation of that negative day? It's definitely a possibility that we could see that, but we might see a bounce before we see that increase. So hopefully, I'm thinking we might see that break 40 again, but end up bouncing and eclipsing 40. I want to say 43, basically making up a lot of that ground there. And that's what I'm going to go with. So hopefully I'm wrong, so I don't have a lot of pressure to be right the next day, because it's definitely a lot of pressure. You can see some resistance points, but the problem is that you can't really tell what the hedge funds are really going to do. You know, the market overreacted to Chinese. Seems it should swing back. I don't know. The market is tricky. The stock market is tricky. I'll tell you that. Just because the way the way institutions and hedge funds overreact to something to make it seem like it's a sell-off. I mean, the only way that we see sell-offs and pullbacks and, massive increases and all that is if either a massive amount of people sell or buy or sell that stock, or you see hedge funds or billionaires, people with money, pull out of that position to put into another position, because we're pulling out basically 100 shares while they're pulling out 100,000 shares, right? That's the issue. That's what we're dealing with. And I mean, maybe there's a little bit of an overreaction, but it's all based on like what institutions want to do with their money. Hopefully the market takes it easy on us today to make up for yesterday. Yeah, I hope so as well. I mean, we're seeing a lot of green and a lot of like big green numbers, 5%, 4%, not just 1%. Sometimes if we see that. Did you see the SpiderMan 2 on PlayStation trailer? Yes, I did. And I just recently played Miles Morales. I just played my PlayStation for the first time today. So for all the people that say I should be playing my PS5 and I should just give it away, I just played it the other day, and I'm going to be uploading a video on my gaming channel soon with that video. I played Miles Morales, and I'm going to continue to play that, and I'll try and play some other games as well on PlayStation. Do you think AMC can realistically hit 1,000? I think $1,000 is the floor. Now, I just put out 2 polls where if you can go and answer it honestly, seriously, go to my YouTube and answer the polls honestly, basically asking like if it got to 1 million, if a stock or a cryptocurrency got to $1 million, would you hold it? Would you sell it? What would you do? And there was a number of responses. I love the responses to where people said that they would cash out. And it's mainly for an understanding and analysis that I'm going to build to break down where this can realistically get to if we see. Sorry, it looks like it keeps freezing. If we see people react to having $1 million in your account, if you woke up and had $1 million in your account today, and it was one position that grew from where it was to $1 million worth of value, what would you do, right? That's always the scary part, is because people will see a lot of money and go, you know what? I need this in my pocket. I need it to be secure. I can't lose this money, type of thing. Like that's what they will do. So I want to see like how many people, what is the percentage, and also how much you hold, because it depends on how much you hold. Some people ended up getting to $1 million back in June. And if they had $1 million back in June, you know that this can be a lot more based on the amount that they hold. And I always want to know how many shares that people are holding, if they're holding 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. I just want to know the level. And if you guys can share those posts with, if you watch like Trey and Matt or whatever, whoever, share those posts with people from there or with them, so that we can, I could probably do that, so that we can probably get a massive amount. If we get a larger group to answer that question, we can realistically understand where this will go. And not saying that it's a guarantee that it will be at that specific number, but to be within a range, that's 100%. You know, I think that's a good thing to understand, is where will it go if people have this same mindset, you know? And it may be scary to know that, because if you do get that information, then what are you going to do around that number? Now, are you going to sell around that number because of the fact that all this information came out? That's where it ends up being even more, tricky. I don't want to sit here and, let people know all of this, and this is where it realistically can get to, and all of that. And then, people get kind of upset at me for basically throwing out that realistic mindset. And I don't know how many people it will reach. I don't think it'll reach that many people. I mean, there's times where I can reach, 10,000 people, 20,000 people, 40, 50, 100,000 people. Not many times, but there is times where I reach that level. So I would like to know, I guess, for my well-being, and if you guys want to know, please let me know if that will be a great video to do, to know the realistic value. And then maybe it can be a point to where at the end of the video I say, hey, if we change our mindset to this rather than being at this level, we would end up seeing, thousands of dollars more. So I can end that video talking about how we can increase the amount that this stock ends up going to. I bought some stock yesterday with the intention of selling today during the bounce back. I'm holding my longs, waiting to see how the week pans out. Yeah, that's good. That's a good point. If you wanted to swing trade some things easy off of a dip, this is usually when you do it. I'm not aiming to get the most out possible. Sounds stressful. I'm just looking to make life a little easier financially. I hear you. Most people are. I'm holding 40,000 shares since February. That is fantastic. 40,000 shares. That is insane. That's great. And what are you looking for out of it? How much are you looking for out of it, King Kong? I want to know, because I know there's people that watch me that hold over 30,000 plus, and that was one of the answers. Let me know what you're looking to get out of it. How much are you looking to get out? Don't say like as much as you possibly can. Let me know how much you plan on getting out of it. Did you buy at $5 or did you buy at like, I know you said since February, so that was after the decrease where we did see close to $5. So let me know. I think it was, because by March 1st, we saw that increase to about $12 or so, or $11. Same thing with GME, that increased to $200 from 46. I know for a fact, but around February was where it was $5. So first, did you buy at $5? And second, what do you plan on selling at? And are you planning on selling portions? 50%, 25%, something like that. Are you planning on taking out what you put in, or taking out $1 million at some point and leaving in the rest? I know that's a lot of questions, but it's great to know. I think a lot of people don't want that answer. They prefer to remain confirmation bias, land, and dream of $100,000 per share. Yeah, I would imagine the same. That's why I was thinking about it. And I was just like, anytime someone asks me that question, I'm like, do I give them the answer? Because my answer is a lot more complicated than a normal answer. So I try and make it less complicated and say it can go to a range of 10,000 to 50,000, right? It depends what people want out of it, and what the average person wants out of it. And I think I can make that video and give people the answer with the asterisk basically saying, look, if you want to change this outcome, then what you're going to need to do is do it this way. Instead of cashing out everything, instead of 70% of the people that see $1 million in their account cash out everything, we want to see that number be 20%. We want to see majority of the people say, I'm going to take out a portion. I'm going to take out, if I see $1 million in my account, I'm going to take out 500,000. If I see $1 million in my account, I'm going to take out 200,000, whatever will be a larger impact to your account, your future, whatever it actually is. Because you look at this, and people that are holding 100 shares, 100 shares, and the average is 120, they get to $10,000, and that's $1 million, right? That's where they're going to sell, right? Maybe $500,000, that's where they're going to sell. But yeah, for me, I don't care about having anything more than $3 million. I would love to pocket $1.5 million or so, so that $1 million can go into an index fund, and the $500,000 can be used to play around with in the stock market and crypto market. Now, that's just from AMC alone. I believe there's a lot more possibility in cryptocurrency as well. So we can see this. So I can basically increase that $500,000 by a hell of a lot more, you know? So Doge to $1, what I like to hear. Thank you, Eddie something. I can't see your, thank you, Eddie, for following. I appreciate that. We got 103 likes and we got 173 likes over here. TikTok, you got to step it up. We had 490 likes yesterday, and I mean today we have 103. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. But YouTube, we have 174 likes. Don't forget the taxes. That's what I mean. So when I say 3,000 or $3 million, you have to factor in taxes. So I always factor in half. It's probably going to be somewhere around maybe 45 to 50%. 40 to 50%. So I will factor that in every single time. But yeah, that's why I said 3 million, because having $1.5 million to myself, paying whatever I have to pay in taxes, and also maybe being able to gain a decent amount of money from the 1.5 that I have by putting it into some sort of a fund that can increase or decrease or whatever. You know what I mean? So when I end up selling that, I'll sell it before the end of the year to make sure that gets into the taxes. So if I do gain something or that decreases in some way, then I basically have that to partner with that larger increase that I had. All right, so it's 9:01. Thank you guys for being a part of this on TikTok, on YouTube, on Twitch, all of the platforms that you guys support me on. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you are watching this as a rerun and you watch the whole entire thing. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell on YouTube if you want more videos like this one. Also check out some of my golf content, my other channels, everything that you can in order to support the channel. I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you guys again, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.